Clark.
It's been a busy morning. Thanks again to Caleb Joseph, Jenna Antonucci, and Jackson Holiday for joining us all in one segment. I don't think you're going to get that on the radio. I don't think that happens very frequently. Not that I hate the radio. I'm on the radio, too, so maybe I shouldn't go war radio. But appreciate them all taking time for us this morning. Now, even better than all of that. You say, how could it be better than that? Well, now we're going to try to improve your life. I don't know if we've decided on a name for this segment yet.
It's never been discussed.
We kind of,
I know this is
the hack job. That's what we're going to call it. The hack
I'm
job.
trying to think of a play on Carson's name. I guess there's not.
It's really, it's not. Your weekly hack job, something like that is what we're going to go with. I would like some imaging for it if we could work on that. Can we make that a priority this week?
Sure, yeah.
Wait, what is that response? I asked for Griffin to do his job, and he's like, "Okay, I guess."
Yes,
you want me to
I'll
produce
look,
the
I'll look
show?
into it.
Really?
Yeah.
For F's sake! I give up, man. I don't know what that was. That was alarming. Like, can we maybe improve the program? Do we have to? Carson Weekly every week this summer is going to attempt to show us some sort of life hack. He will peruse the interwebs, and there are lots of Twitter accounts and YouTube accounts and TikTok accounts that are related to life hacks, and sometimes I see them and think to myself, I'm not really sure if I qualify this as a life hack as much as it's just something. What was the one we were talking about with, like,
The shirt?
Yeah, where it's like a lot of work.
But it saves money.
I guess.
We're still gonna have to disagree. Disagree.
Yeah.
What was the shirt thing? It makes
You
the shirt
like
smaller. No,
if you shrink it in the dryer on accident
Yeah,
and
you
you don't
can
want to
stretch
stretch
it back
you can stretch
out.
it out using conditioner.
Like, it's an awful lot of work to just not get another shirt. Like, it feels like at some point you should just give up. So, Carson, this life hack. So we had decided we were going to do the Old Bay and pineapple bit. So I wanted it to be a pineapple-related life hack. So what did you peruse and discover as far as a pineapple life hack?
I actually found a relatively viral video, and
Yes.
it's like you said, I don't like it's a life hack, but like really is it? So what you're supposed to do is if you take the stem and you twist it off the pineapple, so it's just this bottom part right here.
Okay.
And then
How is the camera for this? Are we in? We want to make
I think
sure
it
that
looks
we.
good.
And then you
Yeah,
take it and you like bang it on a surface a few times. I'm gonna use the stool. I don't want to mess this table up. You bang it on a surface, and that's supposed to, I guess, like loosen it up a little bit in there.
Okay.
And then you take it, you flip it on its side, and you roll it like a rolling pin for 20 seconds or whatever. You're supposed to be able to take one of these little spines right here and pull it out,
You just have like
and
a
just
little.
have like a little bite-sized piece of
It's like an hors
pineapple.
d'oeuvre now. The way
Basically.
that you're
Like almost like a ring pop type situation.
Okay.
I like this. I'm in.
I've seen it. I have seen these videos, and it looks kind of neat.
I saw one of an old man doing it. Like, if that guy
Right.
can do it,
Here's where I'm at. I don't know that I need this in my life. I don't know that this is definitively the way that I would choose to eat pineapple moving forward.
I probably wouldn't either.
But I don't know. It does kind of look cool.
I think one thing that it's very applicable to is like if you're trying to have a summer barbecue or something,
Yeah.
it would be a pretty cool way to display the pineapple on a fruit plate.
I don't know that I disagree with that. I think what I would say, though, is that, like, kind of the nice part about just cutting up a pineapple is it gets rid of all of the parts of the pineapple that you don't want to consume.
Right now, here it's like eating a strawberry where you gotta like bite
Y-
all the way up
yeah,
to the
and
end.
get like you have to wrap your fingers around the stem so that like the strawberry pulls off the stem. in a way.
Right.
I'm not opposed to trying it. I just don't know that it's going to be something I'm going to commit to after that. Are you nervous about whether or not it's going to work?
All right. So I was 100% sure this was gonna work.
Yes.
After the commercial break or during the commercial break, I was pulling on one of these and it just fell off. I'm now like 90% sure it's gonna work. But let's get rolling.
Okay, so step one is
Step one
twisting
is
the
to
stem
take
off.
this. I'm putting my hands
Now,
on the line for everyone, by the way.
Right, yeah, correct. This could
So,
definitely ruin
I
your
have-
baseball career. There's no question about
I
it. You
have
might
to
never be the
take-
same after this moment. Didn't bring any
And
gloves
you're
or
supposed to
anything.
Twist it off. Like,
All right, so that no
All right, that
problem.
was pretty
stem twisted off.
All right.
Did you get all of the stem that you were supposed to get?
I think so.
I think
like
that's
that's flesh. Like
Yes.
you could eat that. So I think we're good so
All
far.
right, so that's step one
now,
in this hack.
now I have to hit it against something. I'm going to use the stool. I don't want to hit this.
Is the stool hard enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
all right.
wood. We should be all
it's
right.
not. Yeah. All right. Very good. Now, how many times do you have to hit it?
The last lady that I saw, like the original viral video, she did it like 5 times.
And does it matter which part of the pineapple you hit?
the bottom. You got to
The
go
bottom
boom,
of the
boom.
pineapple
And then you roll
is
it like
what's supposed
this.
to loosen it up. Okay, interesting. All right, let's see. So he's going to go 5 times. 4, 5. Oh, he's going more. He won
That was for good measure.
one for the road.
Little bit of
Yes.
juice.
All right, now.
Okay.
So do you notice anything different about? Yeah, should we put paper towels down or something in this process?
Maybe should I go get a plate or
Yeah, I'll
something?
grab 'em.
All right, Griffin's going to go get
The
paper
actual
towels.
rolling of the pineapple shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, so how? Wait, but before, how good do you feel about the process?
I
so
feel
far?
pretty good.
You think that shook up the pineapple the way that it needs to be shaken?
There's a
up?
little bit of juice on there, so like I'm
Okay.
actually I'm 95% sure it's
All
gonna
right,
work now.
all right. So now you roll the pineapple. How much?
So she started doing it, and then she said you have to do it pretty hard. She did it back and forth probably 10 times back and
Wow.
forth.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, you're getting in there. He's really pressing his hands down on this thing. This is like rolling out the cookie dough around Chris. You're feeling
I'm feeling some loose.
You're
some
feeling
loose.
a little loose, like a long neck goose. So yeah, like
We're
that.
gonna
Baby,
flip it
that's
over
what I
and
like.
get the other side.
All right, get the other side. All right, now this is the moment
All
of truth.
right.
You feel like you've rolled the pineapple enough.
I'm really pushing this thing.
Okay, all right. So why don't we, once you feel like you're there, why don't we put the pineapple on a plate?
Do that right now.
Right. And now, are you supposed to stand it up?
Oh boy,
That's what I've seen in the
She
video.
had it on the side. Let's
Okay,
stand it
in
up.
the
It'll
videos
look-
I've seen, because that's like the display part of it. In the videos I've seen, now you're going to pull a chunk of pineapple out, and how's it work? How's it going? Oh, this is not good.
I'm rooting for it.
This is not.
Oh no! Don't tell me. Hold.
Oh,
We're gonna try a couple of different ones here.
Oh no! It took one life hack attempt for this to fail miserably. Okay.
What?
All right. Do you want to try to do anything in particular more?
Yes, I'm gonna hit
You
it.
want to bang it on the
I'm
stool
gonna bang
a
it a
little
couple
bit
more times, and I'm gonna roll it again.
God, this is gonna be. Somehow it's even better that it's failing. Somehow it's even better that it doesn't work the way that everybody said it was going to work. He's noticing the juice on the stool and feeling like.
What if I bang? Ooh, we're loose down here at the bottom.
All right, but is the problem that the little are these stems? Is that what they're called? What are these things called?
They're weak. These little things are weak.
Is that the issue?
Pines? Would you call them the pines?
Pines? I've never.
You just call them spines. I like that. I think
Spines?
I don't know.
if
But
spines is the answer here.
They're like a little.
They're just not strong enough in order to be able to.
They're not erect at all.
Yeah, and they're not erect. That is, a lot of us have those problems. Get to a certain age as far as
that'll be the next life hack. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
The lady made it look so easy.
This is this is
Well,
a miserable failure.
Do you need to like start from the top or like is there?
She did one from the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this one's a little more solid. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is like the King Arthur.
it's just. Oh, you think that somebody else has to pull the pineapple out?
Griffin, you want to pull one
Yeah,
out?
It's the sword and the stone
Yeah,
situation
that's
that we
what it's
have
called,
going
sword
on,
and stone.
right? Like that only one person is capable of pulling the sword out of the stone, and then they're the king. I think is how it works. This does not feel like a life hack. This
No.
feels like I have been misled by the internet.
Do we have a knife in there? Because worst case, we just cut it
Well,
up
that's
and
what
we
we're gonna
still
have to
try
do.
it.
Yeah, we're still gonna try the
Should I go
old
get a
damn
knife real
and
quick?
pineapple. But I would like for us to try to see if we can make it work.
I would love for this to work. Though.
You seem more inclined to just bail and say it's not going to work,
Well,
and we're 0 for 1 at our attempts.
I'm like Jimmy
at
Butler last
life
night with
hackery.
the 3-pointers,
It's
man.
not a good night for old Jimmy Butler. The Nuggets behind
Yeah,
for 3
yeah,
from
it
the
doesn't
first 3
seem-
You
quarters.
need okay, maybe we blame Safeway here.
You think that this is Safeway's fault?
Those are
faulty
some of the.
pineapple.
They're
Tell
a
me.
fine establishment.
Oh, a great establishment, but those are weak spines. They're
Maybe-
not. They're like wilted.
Maybe-
I'm kind of with Carson. It's a faulty pineapple.
You think it's a faulty
The spines
pineapple?
are. You ever had a pineapple that's good and ripe, and the spines like they would actually hurt? Like, notice how I just dug my hand into that thing and it didn't hurt at all.
All right, I think that so this can still be good TikTok content, by the way, because you play somebody else's video and then us failing miserably afterwards. Like, you guys are liars. This does not work. So, do you want to try banging it one more time? Do you want to?
Sure, we can go around 3.
I mean, I would like. Wow, that's words that Mrs. Clark has never heard.
All right. Let's give it one more try.
At this point, I am fast asleep. All right, one more attempt. One more shot.
All right.
What?
I'm gonna bang both sides.
Both sides of the pineapple.
'Cause I've only done this end right here.
All right, you think that maybe that'll help in some way?
It's worth a shot.
All right, well, why not? Maybe you need to wear protective gloves when you pull.
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm trying to like, if I dig my fingernail in there.
Do you
but
need to
even
check
then-
when you purchase the pineapple? Do you need to check the spines to see if they would be strong enough? Like, is
No.
there a way of knowing that?
What?
Are we just getting pineapple juice everywhere?
This
Is
thing
that
should
what's
speak
going
to
on?
hell at this point.
At least pineapple smells good.
I do love pineapple, but there's going to have to be a cleanup process here.
Oh
We can't
yeah, there's gonna be some soap and water involved here.
all right, one more shot at it. What, didn't we have plates? Wasn't the point to not put this directly down on the table? Like, wasn't that part of what we were doing?
The die's been cast
here?
at this point.
God's sake.
All right, here we go.
Well,
So bad.
So
It's
sad.
so bad.
This is so sad.
All right,
The
should I go
first
get a
one
knife?
we ever tried. Maybe we should have attempted this
Yeah.
at home first to make sure it worked before we did it on.
Yeah, it should have been a
video.
test
Well, this is the
pineapple.
thing. I mean, if
God,
if
maybe we need to
Just
buy
only
2
pineapple.
pineapples.
there's 12 videos out there of pineapples working this way.
I hear you, but we don't know of all the videos of it not working. And if it's supposed to be a life hack, then we shouldn't be struggling this much. I believe we've done everything correctly.
Yeah, we followed it to a T.
All right. Well, this is a big fail.
Yeah.
Fail. All right, go get a knife.
All right.
Go get a knife. We're going to cut up that pineapple and try some pineapple with Old Bay. I think it's Carson.
You think?
Can we just be honest? Like, I think it's him. I don't think he's good enough at this. I think
So what do we say to him when he comes back?
I think maybe we have to fire him. Honestly, I don't think we have a choice.
Do we
here.
do that when he comes back? Or
Well, no, I think we let the show because I still want to try the pineapple with the Old Bay. Like, I don't want him to take his
so
pineapple.
after the show.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, what we were talking about was the fact that everything's going great.
Yeah.
It's everything is going really, really well here, and Carson is now going to attempt to carve a pineapple with a butter knife, and then we will attempt to eat. I want to see how this works with you trying to cut this pineapple.
All right, hold on.
Nice.
Hold on one sec. Because I made some progress on this little piece right here. I want to show you what it was supposed to look like.
Okay.
And I got this little piece like kind of going already.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna see if I can pull it out.
Yes. By the way, Dave, you did hear in there that Jackson Holiday, when he said the next 2 levels next year, he was talking about the major league.
Yes.
Like, that math works. That would mean the major league level by next year, as many of us have brought up. And I don't know why we would think otherwise. Like, why? What have we seen so far? That's why we keep asking the same question to the Jim Callises, the Carlos Colazos of the world. Like, is it crazy? No, it's not
Oh, it works.
crazy.
It's supposed to look like this. when you
That's
pull
what
it
a
out.
chunk of pineapple is supposed to be when you pull it from.
It's but the-
from-
Maybe we missed.
The ladies was a little bigger, but
So in these life
yeah,
hack
that doesn't really
videos-
seem like that. Just seems like an
this is-
annoying.
this is just annoyingly small.
Yeah, that's
so
all
these
that seems
life
like.
hack videos, we're just missing a cut where they're off screen. They're using a knife and
Right,
covering it
right,
out.
and they're making
then
it look
Honestly,
look, it
like
pops
that
right
would
out.
kind of
Yeah,
make
it's
sense.
a
All right,
bunch of lying
Griff, grab some
liars.
paper towels. We'll pass out some
Well,
pineapples.
yeah.
with the Old Bay on
Let's
it.
cut out a little bit more pineapple so we can do some pineapple and Old Bay. I'd prefer for mine to not have spine if possible, just so we can.
Now I'm gonna just do it normal.
Yeah, I don't. If we're not gonna do the life hack, then we kind of don't need the what do you call that outer core of the pineapple? What is that? The skin?
The rind, yeah.
Is it the rind? I never think of
This is a fruit expert.
Yeah, right. I don't. He doesn't know either. He's just making. He's talking out of his ass.
No, it's definitely the rind.
You don't know that. Find that out though. I want to be an expert by the time the end of the show is over. I want to be able to answer the question. And yes, John in Little Rock, undoubtedly, a Maryland baseball coach is going to go to Alabama. Like that's
The rind. It is the rind.
It is the rind. Look at that.
There we go.
I would swallow my pride. I would choke on the rind, but the lack thereof would leave me empty inside. Swallow my doubt, turn it inside out, and find nothing but faith in nothing. Ooh, look at that. That is
Looks delicious.
That is a meaty looking pineapple. I enjoy a meaty pineapple. Let me get in on that bad boy and then smother it in
All
Old Bay
right.
and see how we feel about it. So, is the idea to totally cover it in Old Bay? Here's what I think we should do.
There you go.
I think you should give me 2 chunks, right?
Okay. You want to cut that
One
You wanna cut
will
that
go light Old Bay on,
There we go.
and the other we go smothered in Old Bay, right?
All
Like
right.
that's the way to do it.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
like you eat your corn smothered in Old Bay. Like you're not doing
Yeah.
light Old Bay on corn, but so I want to kind of try both and see how it goes.
How is this the pineapple? itself?
It's good pineapple.
Okay.
Solid pineapple.
Good pick then. So
Shame it didn't work.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, I made the shot this time, unlike yesterday when
Good job.
when I missed from 3 feet away like I was Jimmy Butler.
It bounced around like 4 times.
God,
too.
it was sad to watch. It was disturbing to see it play out. We're just sitting here waiting for Carson to carve up a pineapple right now. Not doing
should we,
anything.
That's
talk
you, Griff,
about,
right
should we
there?
talk about like the Orioles or just, like,
Well, I mean, we kind of covered that. Oh, I guess you'll do it in fighting words, but the Teofimo Lopez thing, I don't know what to make of that.
yeah,
That is-
Fimo
that
Teo
is-
won. Yeah.
No, the fact that he said he's retired.
Oh, really? That's what he said.
All right. We're
You're
good
the
to go.
you're the fighting words guy.
Teasing the segment. Come on.
All right? Do you have 2 for yourself? All right, you have 2 little chunks. All right.
Yeah, I just.
So let's go.
it was
So
just
then
easiest.
sprinkle a little bit of Old Bay on one of them, and then smother the other one in Old Bay. Like absolutely kill it. Like
Alright.
so just a light sprinkling on one, right, and then the other one just absolutely.
All
you
right.
know,
All right. There we go.
like you're
And
eating
then-
crabs on. Yeah, go to.
Put that shot too.
Even his light sprinkling was healthy, which I appreciate. As
Full
a man who enjoys Old Bay, I don't really want to mess around with this. You said your father carries around
Yeah, it's on his
on his keychain. I
keychain.
love that. God, I love that. That makes me so happy.
Puts it
All
on
right.
everything. Chinese food and spaghetti and just everything.
I'm telling you, we're gonna make this into a thing. We're gonna turn this into a TikTok show or something like that. Just trying random foods with Old Bay in the future. All right, you got
going
it.
light- we
So
going light
are we
first,
going? Are
guys?
we going heavy or light first? You
Let's
wanna go
do
light?
light,
You want to go
right?
light first?
Sure.
All right. Let's see.
All right.
Bottoms up.
It's good. I like it.
It absolutely is a thing. Unquestionably.
I would actually eat this
Pretty
again.
perfect.
I'm not even gonna. And like, I'm a pineapple connoisseur. I love pineapple. The only problem with pineapple is like, I like fruits where I don't have to go get a fork. And if you don't get a fork, you're inevitably gonna have sticky ass fingers, right? That's the only issue with pineapple, right? But in general, love pineapple. That improves pineapple. That's
That's really good.
phenomenal. I mean, that's phenomenal. Did you take some pictures, by the way?
I'll take one right now.
Like, take picture of the smothered Old Bay on pineapple, please, so that we can share these out today. So hang on before we douse that.
I was just examining.
Let's grade the lightly sprinkled on a scale of 1 to 10. Congratulations to Drew Nicholas on winning an NBA title. How many congratulations to Drew Nicholas on winning an NBA title do you give that?
Well, if I give regular pineapple, probably like a.
Almost
Regular
a 10.
pineapple is
8 out of
damn near.
Almost a 10.
I'm giving regular pineapple like an 8.8 out of 10.
I mean, regular pineapple is damn near
so that's
flawless.
that's probably 9.3.
It's unbelievable how that actually like genuinely improves pineapple.
It's really good.
It's incredible. I think that's a 9.5.
Yeah, I'll go even higher. I'll go at 9.8. Like, why not?
That's
Like, it's
delicious.
incredible. All right,
good.
now this is the smothered in Old Bay.
This is like the real test.
should, by the way, keep like you want to get it all sort of like,
Oh, yeah.
like roll that in there.
All
right.
sides.
All right, smothered in Old Bay pineapple. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women. All right, too much.
Yep.
Too much.
Okay, that was a. I mean, it's still fine, but
Too
It
much.
was just a
Yes,
lot.
it's-
That's
Yeah.
all.
It's too much. That's
It
a
is.
that's a 6.
We had to do that though.
Too much. No, it's
you know,
exactly.
we had to do.
We
that.
smothered those Pop Tarts in Old Bay and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
We had to do both ways.
Yeah.
I'm not. So, final grades. The life hack 0.
Life hack did not work.
It is no life hack. It's nothing.
That's like 10 minutes we're never getting.
It was
back.
it was a borderline life hack to begin with. Like it was a oh god, way too much. Way
It's too much of the Old Bay.
It's a sentence I've never said in my life. Much like Mrs. Clark saying round 3.
You're just,
Never said that in my life before.
you're just a little out of shape.
Doggy.
Just a little out of shape. You need to get more conditioned.
I
to the Old
definitely put
Bay.
at least that much Old Bay on my corn, and it works better together.
It's
Like
got
it-
the butter mixed in too on the corn. though.
you know, here's a wild card. I don't use butter when I put Old Bay on my corn. I
that's
don't.
good.
It's
Wow.
just Old Bay on the corn. I think if you have to put butter on your corn, you need better corn. I'm gonna be honest with you. The corn should be sweet enough that like you shouldn't be putting butter on it. If you think that it's a vehicle for the Old Bay, dude, just keep rolling it in the Old Bay. You're gonna get plenty of Old Bay. Yes, there'll be more on the plate. I understand
It's
that.
a fair point.
But keep rolling it
You
on
just
the Old
lick
Bay.
the corn like a popsicle, don't you? And you're just licking.
I don't do that. No. Don't do that. Just eat the corn. And then I ask for another ear of corn. And then I ask for another ear of corn. And then I ask for another ear of corn. So the life hack's a 0. Lightly sprinkled Old Bay on pineapple. Unbelievable. I mean, absolutely, my God, make that part of your summer. Strongly sprinkled Old Bay on pineapple. Try it. Try it. Probably not the play.
We didn't expect that one to work though.
No, we just needed to do it.
We
needed
had to do that.
All right. Have you thought about your next life hack attempt?
So there's a few that I saw. I've probably there's probably been 8 or 9 of them, but the only problem is that not all of them are easy to demonstrate.
That's the problem. You have to find one that
I found some great ones on I found a really great way to store your T-shirts and stuff in a drawer, but that just has no application.
You could
for
bring in
here.
a drawer, I guess. You could take a
Right,
drawer
but-
out of your dresser
so,
and bring it in.
I'll find a good one. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of them that I found that have been dang, that's actually really good. I've been can't
The answer
bring
is
it.
no. That's a long way of saying no.
That's a long-winded way of saying no. I don't got one yet.
It's like when I watch a movie and I always think to myself is, so nothing then. That's what you had to say. It was nothing. It's a long way of saying no. No problem, but we need one for next Tuesday. All right?
Okay.
We need
I also there was one
show
that
and
was
tell life hack.
there was one that I saw that was it's
Preferably-
also food related.
Preferably
But
one that works.
yeah, there was one that I saw that was food related that I thought was kind of interesting. But
Okay.
I don't know if we want to do food again, but we'll keep that a surprise.
Whatever works. I would
Yeah.
just like to attempt.
It's hot Cheeto related. It would actually be pretty good, I think.
Is it hot Cheeto and what was it that
Old Bay on Hot Pizza?
No. We had a hot Cheeto. It was hot Cheeto and cream cheese, I believe.
Oh,
Was-
yeah, that's the Cardi B snack, right?
Is that what it was? That
wasn't
was,
that, but-
our former intern Papa Cass told us once that was her snack of choice, and brought it in,
Cheeto and cheese,
and-
and cream cheese.
and we were like, no way. And then we tried it, and we were like, okay, there's something there. That's not nothing. Speaking of food-related issues, RDT has told me that he is now available between 10 and noon on weekdays.
Oh.
It might require you being the one to make the prison pizza, right?
Oh.
And it's a complicated process, but I feel like you would have fun with it. I feel like you would be the person that could enjoy it.
Okay.
It starts with a bag of Funyuns and kind of goes from there.
Oh, is that where you crush up ramen and
You have to- you have
the
to
sausage
take-
and all that stuff?
You have to take anything that you could get at a prison commissary in order to make the prison pizza, and
heat it up.
it doesn't look pleasant.
It's like a brick,
because
right? It looks
well,
like
you
a
have
brick.
to create the crust out of something that you can get in the commissary, and I believe the one that we found was a Funyuns based crust. So it might require you to do that, but I think
crush up some Funyuns.
yeah, and then
bake the
it's a whole
Funyuns.
a
thing.
little bit of water, you make a little.
And then
dough.
it's like what again? It was I'll find the video again. There was a chick that had been in prison that did the video, and we were gonna base it off of that. And it was just all over the place. It was like peanuts, pickles. It was like anything that you could get, Cracker Jacks that you could put on a prison.
Peanuts and pickles alone.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. So I do think we need to coordinate with RDT, and if you can do that,
Okay.
then we'll make that work because he was the one that was supposed to eat it. I did also notice he shared yesterday on Twitter someone's doing a bit where they take 2 hash browns from McDonald's and put McFlurry between the hash browns to create a play on an ice cream sandwich.
I would eat that.
And I feel like we should make that a bet.
Okay.
I don't want to try that because I don't have any. I have not.
I'd try it for free.
These.
Yeah, I'm not against it either. I'm
That
not.
sounds delicious.
All right, talk to
If it
RDT.
happened in front of me.
Talk to RDT. All right, talk to him. Because maybe we'll do it on a Tuesday. We can send Carson out to McDonald's during the show to get because the McFlurry, would have to be recent.
Fresh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
in order for
sure.
it to work.
Yeah.
So, but you have to nail it because you have to get the hash brown. You almost have to arrive right at the moment they're changing over from breakfast.
Yeah,
to
that's
lunch.
is it 11 o'clock that they change?
I
Or they
don't-
got all day breakfast now. Some of them.
Oh,
though.
do they? All right,
Right?
whatever. You
I don't
work
know.
into that.
I don't
But
really eat
get in
McDonald's,
touch with
though.
RDT. Figure out when he could come in, and if that works for you preparing the prison pizza. All right. I can't spend $100 on this, but I will help you. I will help you economically in putting this all together.
All
right.
Appreciate it.
And then see if maybe on the same day we try the McFlurry ice cream
So
sandwich.
don't eat breakfast.
Why
this
are we
day,
just doing?
so-
I don't know. I don't want to just try that. I got to make that a bet somehow. I'm not just signing up to try it. That's dumb. Why would I do that? I don't need that in my life. We make that a bet of
Might
some
need it in
sort.
your life.
Some sort of
I
bet
would
this week
take- I
related.
would
Okay.
definitely try that.
All right. Well, you can.
We can do
That's
like
fine.
NBA draft bet.
See if he
maybe?
can come
I
in
don't know.
specifically on a Tuesday. No,
Okay.
it's got to be Orioles related if we're doing with
Oh,
Eric.
okay.
Some sort of Orioles
Oh,
related
we're
bet.
betting with him. Okay, I thought you and I.
What in the hell just happened? That's not a good sign.
Everything
Oh,
started
no.
going south when that pineapple
Right?
came out.
What in the world? If you're with us,
We ate a
on-
cursed pineapple.
If you're with us on video, then it looks like we just suffered a serious crash. We got to come up with a better
But
solution
the World Series earthquake in here.
than just hoping that it continues to stay moving forward. We're going to have to work on that. That will be. That doesn't sound good if it can just fall apart in the middle of a show. God.
Probably on me because I was moving it back and forth while we were trying to watch.
All right. We good.
Yeah.
We covered everything we need to cover. All right, very good. We'll try to get some of that video up on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Yeah, if you can take that back. All right.